Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
No balls and 1 strike. Peraza is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
Popped up. Abreu in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there. So that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit this one.
It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday.
tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
2 strikes. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Michael Chavis.
Settling in now, Michael Chavis. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Engel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll head to... Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Popped up. Peraza over to his left. 1 out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Verdugo racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. Onto the And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. That's popped up. Anderson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The catcher.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Jackie Bradley Jr., the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and oh my, hit him with the height. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A shot down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Joseph. He went deep in the contest last night. And he takes ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the. Now at the plate, Adam Engel. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Batting 9.
Digging in, Luis Robert.
Luis.
And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And that's in there for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Next for Chicago.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So striding in, Leury Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Robert at second. Anderson at first with no outs. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Full count, 3-2. None out, runners at first and second. The next 3-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The first baseman.
So stepping in, Jose Abreu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. In there, a base hit. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in two right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Fouled away.
Benintendi.
Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. Benintendi rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the Red Sox have tied it. It's a 4-4 game.
Well, he was hoping that this outing would be better than his last, but it's not shaping up that way so far. He gave 5 runs his last game out, and he's already given up 4 here. Not the reset he was looking for.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display?
Now batting. The third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. This is line to left, and he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there.
Now
Most
batting,
places
center
that's a
fielder,
double or a home run,
Allen.
but at Fenway, you're coming out of the
you
box
go.
thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It
Now
never
batting,
looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout. You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that. as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Edwin Encarnacion now.
The designated hitter.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box, Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hard on the ground towards short. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a swing. I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Swing, and he pops him up. Bradley is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 6-4. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Red Sox.
Striding in, Tommy Joseph. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
And here's Jose Peraza. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ready with the 2-0. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you pound it in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Line hard toward right center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that will freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound.
Your attention, please.
And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez.
Number 40.
So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Digging in, Luis Robert. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Standing in, Tim Anderson. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And another throw over. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Digging in to try it again, Leury Garcia. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Robert on second, Anderson on at first with nobody out. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. In to score the runner from second.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Your attention, please.
And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
31.
So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Shot toward right center. And that's going to hop over the wall for a ground rule double, but it won't matter much as they'll take the lead anyway.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yoan Moncada. Here comes the first out of the inning.
Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. 3 runs already home here. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Number
shot
74.
now. Jimenez, he's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the White Sox.
Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Ready with the 3-1, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And all that gets him on the mound. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Coming to the plate again, Luis Robert, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Popped up. Joseph moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Michael Chavis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex.
Digging in once again, Alex Verdugo. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Count 1 and 2.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. A line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Called ahead with Ronaldo Lopez. He's gone 3 for 11. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Verdugo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Jimenez ranging back, and it bangs off the monster as he arrives at second without a play as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
33. Tommy Joseph.
Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Chicago, number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Bradley leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a hard liner. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's a .333 hitter. And that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Into the box now, Tim Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. To his right, Peraza. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The second baseman, Leury.
In now, Leury Garcia. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Here's a pop-up now. Joseph has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Striding in for Boston, Jose Peraza hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
next for the Red Sox.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's in there.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Marcus Walden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada. And that one right down Main Street. 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Walden rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the other half.
Bradley has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jimenez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Popped up. Joseph in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 2 for 4. And he lays off there 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Engel going back to the track, to the wall. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and they've taken a 1-run lead. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 33.
Stepping in, Tommy Joseph. And the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo.
Your
Matt
attention,
Barnes
please.
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt.
So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-2 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Devers gloves it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Luis Robert. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone.
Two out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now here it comes. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Evan Marshall is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The White Sox, number 59.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The batter, number 3.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's driven in 4 already, and the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Benintendi over at second. Martinez at first, one gone. Hit out toward second. Reined in. The second for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this.
Number 44. Randy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
High in the air out to center field. Verdugo patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready now, Leury Garcia. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. To his right, Peraza. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Now in the box, Jose Abreu. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice and...
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball